Hello everyone, back with Xzav here. On this second video of mine, I'm going to start showing a little bit of my base, and talking about some things. One thing about this video, I know some people will say, this isn't the best way to get a lot of viewers and everything like that. That I really should talk about certain things just once. I know how a lot of other players do it. Maybe they start a new character and they show the startup of Arc and everything like that. Just as a note, the purpose of this really is later on, once I move away from Arc, which I know will happen one of these days, just as it has happened with other games I've played in the past. I'll be able to look back and say, oh, yeah, that was my base. That's how I had things set up. And again, another thing is to kind of go into detail on how I have things set up. Like I said, I've watched other videos. I've gotten really good ideas on how people do things, and that's really more the purpose of this for other people to watch to say, "Oh yeah, look how he has that set up." So, getting finishing with that, and moving on. The first thing about making a base, as everyone knows, is location. So I'm going to get on my RG, and it's a little bit dark right now. Let me turn that up. And I'm going to show you guys where I'm at, kind of my local area, and explain why I chose this area. Now, I used to live over there where right above my head you can see that cliff. I lived all around that cliff. I had a humongous base there. I'm the tribe leader of Wyvern tribe. It was given to me by a player called Fervent about 6 years ago. And I used to always go from my base there across the island. You can see right over my head. I'm kind of using my head as a pointer. And then I'd go across this little bridge I made, and I'd go up here to get berries, and then I'd always go across either through the berry woods or, well, bamboo forest, as I call it, or I'd go around this way more often, go through the water, and then all the way over here into the swamp and redwoods to get meat. And so I was always coming over to this area to get berries and meat, so I figured, why not build a base right in the middle of it? Basically, you can see I go outside this side of the base and I have the bamboo forest. There's plenty of berries. I go outside this side and I have a little path goes through. I have the swamp. I have the redwoods. I have tons of meat right here. I also have a leech spawn right there for making antidote. I also have a few others that I know of in the area. I have some real good fish spawns, those little ponds that have a lot of fish. There's several of them around. I also have in the swamp right along here, where you can see kind of right above my head, there's a lot of these little things that give the rare flowers and mushrooms with the trees. So I got all the food source all right around me. Now on my base, first of all, as a brief overview, as like I said, I want to kind of keep these videos kind of short, which anyone who plays Ark knows that things do take time in Ark. I have a lower section which has like a pool. It's not super deep. I can have sharks and I can have basilos in here, but obviously I can't have anything like a squid or even the plesiosauruses. It's not even deep enough for them. Um, but I can put a few things in here. I also have another section of the water area, which I have an old raft for nostalgia's sake. It's a raft from a long time ago, early on, when I used to actually have to raft from there all the way around up to the Cardinal Island in order to hunt scorpions to get chitin. Way before the beavers came out and the frogs and all that stuff. And that's the way I used to get chitin, and I used that raft quite a bit long time ago. So I just decided to keep it, and I do have a metal speedboat raft there too. And I can go out this door, And it is shallow enough. It doesn't look like it, but it is shallow enough there. I can get a raft through, and I can actually go out to the open ocean from my base. The next section in my base, I have a greenhouse here and some basilos for oil to make gasoline. I'll show that a little more detail later, the greenhouse and all. I got some striders gifted to me. I have a nice little parking spot for them right there. Going up a little further. As you can see, I have an industrial forge over there with some oil and hide and everything set up on that. Some tech dedicated storage boxes with metal set up to smelt them in there. I have some other things down here. This is basically my shop. Now, one thing that makes this base a lot different than other people's bases, as you know, it's open, as you can see, I meant to say, which I have all my boxes locked. I do keep one gas in a lot of the things that turn on, the grills and the fabricator and things like that. And I have so much gas, I'm not worried about someone coming in and turning them on and I lose one gas. Oh boy. I leave my Giga parked here because he goes right outside and gets meat for me. My shop, I'll give a little more detailed show of that later on. But basically, my idea was I wanted heavy boxes right here over the head of my RG where I'm showing. And I wanted those heavy boxes so that the things I used in the fabricator were near the fabricator. The things I used in the chem bench were near the chem bench. Then some lighter things, thatch, hide, flint over here. And the thing was, I can get them from the vaults into the devices by just standing there and offload it. And then I also have room on the outside where I can bring dinosaurs in to load the vaults from. Later on, after I designed the shop, I did gain access to tech dedicated storage boxes, so I added them on this side in order to fill up the vaults, and they get filled from the outside from dinos as well. Like I said, I'll go into that a little more detailed later on. Then over here, I have berry refrigerators. I have 4 of each of the 3 feeding berries and 2 of the Mijo, Stim, and Narcotic, because that's the ratio. When I bring a Brontosaurus out to get berries, I gather berries in that ratio. Then a little bit further back over here, you can see when I get meat with my Giga, I bring the meat in, I come over here, I offload the meat, and I have the industrial grills right here to cook. If I really need, I have some extras up there. And I have some gas for refilling the grills real quick here. Feeding trough is for the Giga and my RG when it's in the garage. I also have the Wyvern up there, a couple other birds. These 10 refrigerators are for cooked meat. Then I have cooked fish. And then I have spoiled meat. And then I have some, I'll do this. And then I have some meat jerky, some cooked prime, and some prime meat jerky. Over here in the shop, next to the industrial cooker, I have some, soups, cakes, and things like that. I also have some gas here for the shop to refill shop things. Underneath here, I have some snails, some beetles, some storage and everything. I do have 4 sets of 2 gotchas and an owl. I got some eggers. Again, seeing that it's an outdoor base, I don't mind people coming in, grabbing eggs as they see them. That's fine by me. I get plenty while I'm here. Whoops. Try that again. A little bit of juice. There we go. But yeah, good enough for a quick overview. Let me get back on my RG now. It's not offloading my shotgun, which means I'm getting lag. There we go. It still has it, but that's all right. It gives me a nice pointer. You can see over here, I got a teleporter, which is public. Got the dino replicator thing and the crafting device, the transmitter and all that kind of stuff. Up on top, I have some boss stuff. I'll go into that in a little more detail later on. As you can see, there's some of the cave artifacts I do not have. About me, I'm not a big tamer and caver, and I don't play on other maps and everything like that. I'm really more of a gatherer, and I like sorting things out, making a nice collection of things, even though I have way more than I'll ever need to use. I like building. I've made several builds on this server. This is kind of my master build. It's the newest, best build that I've ever done. But getting back to this, over here is my bedroom area. And then on top, over here, now on top, I do have a closed-in building. Let me change that view like this. Because this building, I have a tribe room right here. I have a little landing platform to get to the tribe room easy. And then inside here, I have an area for incubating eggs and raising baby dinosaurs. And I use the roof for breeding dinosaurs. And I have my platform quetzes out there. The tower was an idea that was given to me by the tribe mate that I was actually building this base for. He wanted a tower. He was having it about half that high, about this high. And I said, no, let's have it a little higher up to there. This is the only part out of the whole base I really don't have a function for. It looks great. It works great. But I can't quite figure out what I'm really going to use it for. So that's a quick overview. I think I pretty much touched on most of the things. As you can see, there's some explants out because it is an open base, and I do have seagulls. Those stupid pain in the butt seagulls fly over the base, and the explants will take them out because I hate them, especially if I'm in the shop and they come in and steal stuff from me. Not too good. I have some other areas and functions of the base, like over here you can see I have some Daedons out. These are for healing Rexes, my Rex boss army. Basically when I'm done doing a boss, I get out of the teleporter, I bring my Rexes over in here, I turn the Daedon healing on, I heal the Rexes, I feed the Daedons, boom, done. Some things in the base like the Rock Golem and the Reaper King, and this Speed Rex with the tech armor on, the shark that's over in the pool. Those are just for looks. They're not really serving any purpose. I just wanted to have a few dinos out for looks. So that's pretty much it on this second video. Hopefully you guys like the look of the base. On my next video, I will start off in my bedroom, which I will show how I normally log in. I normally come in here like this, and I'll park my RG, show you my logout process. I'll park him, I'll come in here, I throw my bulb dog out, I put the empty cryo pod and my backup RG. I'll talk about that a little bit later, very important. I think I will, I got that egg there, shoot, a couple eggs, I forgot to put them away. Let me run down here real quick, put them away, okay, I should have that on as well, okay. No, the look's not as great when I'm talking and everything, but I'm going to be back to wearing my helmet as normal. And then up here in my bedroom, once I've done that, I'll also open this up. I put the food away, which I do eat mushrooms. I'll talk about that a little later too. And then I swap everything out. I check my food. Food's a little bit low, actually. Meat, give me one. Should be enough. Yeah, plenty enough. Drink. With my inventory completely empty, I lay down on my bed. That way, no one can just give me swimming lessons. No one can grab my body and drown me in the water. If anything happens and I die, I don't lose anything. Again, anyone who's played Ark for a long time knows the danger of that. So when I start with my third video, this is how I'll be starting, is in the bed, and see you on the next one. Thank you for watching, and like my video if you like it.